Hello, today's video will show you how to make this spider lily. And spider lily is one of my favorite flowers. And actually, this is for the crochet part is pretty easy because we only have one flower to crochet. So let's first start to crochet this flower. The flower is curved naturally, so you do not need to add the wire to make it curve. So let's start. First, for this flower, we need to crochet a little bit looser. So I used a 2.0 millimeter hook. First, round one, that is actually is a row. We just make a magic ring, and then in the ring we make 3 single crochets. Because 3 single crochet is very hard to join together to make a circle. So we just leave the magic ring open and we turn the fabric. And then the second round. First we just 1 chain. This doesn't count as any stitch. And in each of the stitch we make 2 single crochets. So then we have total 6 stitches. And the 6th stitch is easier to join. So, but this time when we want to join the first in slip to join the first in the first single crochet, we do not go this way. We just go this way. We make the hook far away from us, the other side of the this way. Because next round we will do the petals, and that this round we will do the counterclockwise. So this way is easy to work. Then first petal, that is 17 chains first. For this chain, in order to pick up the bumps easy, we can just make it loose, a little bit loose. So then we can pick up the bumps easier. I forgot how many. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When 17, we go back to the second bump from the hook. That is the first. This is the second. And we make a slip stitch. And then make a TSC. That is, we pick up 1 loop from next bump. Then we skip 1 bump and do 1 TSC in the next bump. So skip 1, do 1. We do this 5 times. This is the first time. Skip 1, second time. Skip 1, third time. 4th time. And 5th time. Then at this moment we can check we have 3 bumps left. Then we need to do 1 TSC in next bump. So there will be 2 bumps left here. Then here we do slip 2 together, which is we slip 2 loops, slip 2 loops, slip 2 together. Then we can see, after we make this slip 2 together, there will form each bump for each time, right? So first then we do 1 chain. Then go back to the second bump from the hook, which is, the first bump is made by this chain stitch. So this is the first. We slip to the first bump. Then 1 chain. and make a slip stitch to the next bump. We repeat this 5 times. So this is the first time, second, third, fourth, and 1 chain. This is the 5th. Then we go to the next bump. The bump is here, but for this stitch, we just make a slip stitch to this bump. The bump of the chain to this bump, we make a slip stitch. Then here we have 2 bumps left, and we just make 1 slip stitch each. 2. Then here we total have 6 stitches. Then we slip to the next stitch. So next we need to repeat this 5 more times to make total 6 petals. Now I show you again for the petal. First 17 chains. Back to the second bump from the hook. And the next bump, 1 TSC. Skip 1 bump and 1 TSC 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 3 bumps left, and pick up, do 1 TSC again, 2 bumps left. Then slip 2 together. Slip 2 together until there are only 1 loop on the hook. Then 1 chain. Go back to the second 1, 2, the second bump. Make a slip stitch and 1 chain. 1 slip stitch. This 5 times. This is the first, second, third, fourth, 5 times, and then make a slip stitch the last one, then to the last TSC make this one, make a slip stitch, and here we have 2. We just make 1 slip stitch on each, then make a slip stitch to the next stitch. So we just repeat this to finish the flower. After the flower finished, it is somehow like this. Now I've almost finished the last petal. Then when we finish the last petal, we make a slip stitch to the first stitch to join. And then we to fix and cut the yarn. And we can use this yarn as do you remember for the first round we just have this open, so we use this yarn to close it. Just come wave to the first round and close it. You can just leave the yarn here because this part, the first round and half of the second round will be wrapped in the tape later. So this is all the crochet part, and each flower, this flower, we need to make 6 of this flower. Now we start to make the pistil. The pistil is first we cut the wire at 6 inch. At 6 inch, cut the wire And then we use the pistol color, cut whatever round you want. And then you can, when you split, you will find there are 4 threads for 1 yarn. And we just make take one of them, take one. And then we start from here. This is, I think, about 3/4 inch, about here. And put this yarn here and hold this side. Then wind the yarn, wind about 15 to 17, and put it together. Then you just fold at the middle of the yarn part. And then use a tool to make it tight. After this, you just cut the yarn here. Cut the yarn. Don't worry, it will keep still. And then use the left yarn to do next. After we finish the top of this the wire, then we need to wind the other part. Then we cut about 16 inch of the flower, the flower color, and then we split. There are 4, so we take 1. And here we put just a little bit here, about I think a 1/2 inch here, and then start from the middle of this top tip part. Just leave about 1 or 2 millimeter here, and then we wind the yarn. Okay, then we can do like this. We twist the wire and hold it with your right hand, then twist, and make sure the yarn will cover all the wire surface. So if not, just push it. If not, just push a little bit and it will cover it. Twist, push it. Twist, push. So here we should guarantee about 3 inches. We should wind it very well. And the rest part, it doesn't matter. You just wind like this. And then use a glue gun to put a little bit glue here. And also wind the yarn, hold it. So this one is finished. And after you finished, it should take 6 of, because 6 pistol is for 1 flower, so you take 6 of them, 2, 4, 6, and you can make it at the same length, or you can just some long, some like this, whatever. And then use the flower tape just to wrap this part. This is for a temporary wrap because we need to insert this to the flower. If we do not wrap it, it will be very, very hard to insert into the flower. Here I have some, just cut it. Just wrap about this. Then it will be easy to insert the flower. Now we just insert this here, insert, and make sure you should pass through the magic ring. This is the magic ring. Don't let the magic ring at this way. Just pass through the magic ring. And then here we leave 3 inch, about 3 inch. So just here, 3 inch. And then use the yarn here to the magic ring yarn to tighten. Okay, after this you can take off this temporarily. Yeah, you should take off. Temporary yarn, and then use the tape. We should start from here. We have 1, 2 rows. We covered these 2 rounds. Cover these 2 rounds and wrap it tight. Wrap it. And here we just wrap about 2 inch. About 2 inch. Then just take off. And the flower is like this. And we make 6 of this. And then we do the final assembly. Now we started the final assembly. The assembly is pretty easy for this flower. We only need 3 stems, and here we have already finished the 6 flowers and the flower tip, and that's it. First, we take one flower, and we just measure. We here is about 1 inch. At 1 inch, hold here, and then we use another flower, which is, you just see here, is about 1/8 inch higher, 1/8 inch higher than this flower. So this is the line, 1/8 inch higher. Only 1 flower is lower. Other 5 flowers around this flower are the same height. So first, we wrap these 2 together here, from here. Here is 1 inch. Here is 1 inch plus 1/8 inch. So then we put another flower just beside this flower, same height. Same. And the last flower. put these 5 flowers around the lower flower. Okay, when we fix it, you can find here are all the small wires, and insert the stems inside these small wires. You can put 3 together and inside. And hold this. Then wrap the tape. Can go upwards to wrap it more steady. Wrap, 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 wrap. Then just wrap down. And you also can make a little bit glue here to fix it. Then the assembly is finished. Then the next thing we need to do is just, let me show you how to adjust the flower. Here we have 5 flowers, and just pour the flowers down. Pour the flowers down. Pour the flowers down. And make all the petals just open, or as you wish. It doesn't matter. You can adjust it 5 flowers. And then we need to do the pistils. Please watch. Just use your finger and hold this to make it little curve. You just need to do like this, the curve here. Make it curve. Make it curve. Okay. Then just separate this pistils. Just separate it. You can put some randomly, just separate. Here I make one of like this. This is just for a try. It's too complicated and not worth to do this. Okay, and here just do as you wish. Then the flower is finished.